I'm just doing like my first like stuff. Okay. Um, I'm really bored, so. Okay, my first pet was probably Bull. Um, I've had him all my life, and I hadn't seen him for 6 months until school holidays that just passed. Um, my first kiss was probably in prep when I was dating this other guy that was in prep, and um, well, we kind of just like kissed. He's just like, I'm gonna marry you one day, in like this really weird way, like I'm gonna marry you one day, like I don't know. And then I just like, yeah, me too. And then we just went. Yeah. My first status. I wouldn't know actually. I'm pretty sure it was just like OMG, finally got. It was OMG, I finally got Facebook, guys. Um, I hope I get like 50,000 friends. I was 8, so yeah. My first alcoholic drink um, was probably when I was 7, and I ran to mum about to pick up her Coke can, which I didn't know was filled with rum and Coke mixed together. I just thought it was Coke, and I like sculled half the thing, and mum's just like, wait, that's not Coke, and by then it was half gone. The first game I played was probably GTA. I don't know if we're talking about like games on a computer or like or whatever. No, hide and seek. There we go. My first boyfriend. I'm pretty sure I already covered that with prep. Yeah, with a guy in prep. My first near-death experience. It's probably when I got hit by a car, and I was, yeah, that's sad. Broke my head. I didn't break, I fractured it and broke my leg and got this really bad scar on my foot. It looks really gross and I hate it. Just, yeah. My first broken bone was my left arm. And I was riding a bike trying to get $2 out of my basket because I had a pink bike with a pink basket, and I was like, what, 9? Right, about to get $2 out of my basket so I could go buy icy cups and shit. And little did I know, just crashed into a pole and went boom, and yeah. My first word. Well, mum told me it was ma, like ma, something like that. Yeah. First sport I played was probably when I was 5, and I ran onto my brother's soccer field and kicked the ball just for fun. I don't know if that really counts. Oh well. My first vacation, like first time I ever went overseas or somewhere, or like just for a vacation, was in England, and it was really cold, and when the first time it snowed there, I ended up blowing chunks in a museum. Well, my brother and my cousin were outside, um, trying to lick snow, like, I don't know. Yeah. My first celebrity crush was probably Cody Simpson. I had like a like a really big poster on my wall of him. I used to go up to him all the time and just go, morning Cody. It was really weird. My first job. I wouldn't really count it as a job for my first time, but like it was work experience, but I got paid, so technically it was a job. Yeah. Oh shame. What was? Yeah, my first job was doing. I was stacking shelves at a pub and stacking the freezer and making food in the back, and yeah, it was at the Diggers Arms pub in Gladstone, actually, Calliope, whatever it is. The first drug I did was weed, and that's when my brother gave me a stem of it and was just like, just do it, just do it, just do it, and I was just like, righto, and just did it to get him off my back. So yeah. First bad grade in school was probably grade 4, when I just wanted to scribble all over the test, and everyone else actually wanted to do it, and I just got bored, so scribbled everywhere. And got a D. My first detention, grade 3, when I threw a ball at the teacher's head. Yeah. First time I got stitches, when it was me and my brother were, you know how how they put their hands under their legs and then you like grab it and then lift and then they flick over? Yeah, we were trying to do that to me, and he wasn't exactly strong enough, and then dropped me on my face and had a really big hole in my head. I don't know if you can see the scars, like there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. First time drinking Starbucks. That was probably last year Christmas, and that was at the Gold Coast when me, my brother, and my mum was walking around. I wanted a drink of Starbucks. My first fear was, okay, don't laugh at this, because, yeah, you probably will, but like, I saw this chicken and it come running at me, and I was at my friend's place and this chicken just come running at me, and I just like, I don't know what to do, and it just pecked me on the shin. So ever since then I've just been wary of chickens, but like I can pick them up, so yeah. My first phone was when I was 6 or 5, and that was one of them flip phones, like back in the day, like yeah. It came with songs on it and stuff, but yeah. I don't know. My first like shop that I've always wanted to go to, like, well, my first favourite shop, there we go, was Kmart, because I lived in like the smallest town ever, and that was pretty much the only shop, so I had to have it as my favourite. I don't know. First time I drove a car was sitting in my mum's lap when I was 5. We were going full driving, and sitting in my mum's lap steering. But the first time I actually drove was about 2-3 years ago, and got to do the gears and stuff. Well, it wasn't even 2-3 years ago, it was about 5 years ago, and I got to do the gears and stuff, and I was at my mate Alicia's house. Yeah, it was fun. First time I made out with someone was on the Gold Coast in Tamborine Mountain, the place I used to live. It was a really pretty place. And I made out with him at a cake shop, and yeah, it was really weird. And I didn't even know, I didn't know how to make out. That was the first time I made out, obviously, and didn't know what was happening, so I just stood there like this, with my mouth open, and he's just gone. And yeah, his name was Jared, and yeah. I don't know, the first thing I ever lost, I don't know, I lose a lot of things. I think the first thing I ever lost, and actually knew about it because my brain was functioning properly, like, I have no idea, this is just weird. Yeah, I think that's enough first for now. Thanks guys.